How to defeat the Scrapped Watchman. Scrapped Watchman is the boss guarding the Kraken's town hall. He is the third boss in the game Lies of P, and defeating him is crucial to advance the storyline. Preparing for the fight. The Scrapped Watchman is a formidable opponent. Before you begin the fight, it's important to prepare adequately. Level up your character. Expand your character by at least a few levels. It's a good idea to invest in vitality, vigor, or attack. Depending on your chosen weapon, select dexterity, technique, or proficiency. Visit Eugenie to enhance your weapon. By this stage in the game, you should have acquired several moonstone fragments in your inventory to strengthen your weapon. Practice perfect guard. Before the fight, it's beneficial to practice perfect guarding. The Watchman executes most attacks with a delay, making them relatively easy to deflect. Consider summoning a spirit. If you wish, you can summon a spirit to assist you in the battle. You'll need stardust fragments for this. You can collect them by gathering items dropped by enemies. Scrapped Watchman Phase 1. The Scrapped Watchman has 2 phases. Here's how to handle them in the first half of the battle. Series of swift, aggressive attacks. The Watchman always starts with rapid attacks from his right hand. This can consist of 2 6 swings, always culminating in an attack where he starts to spin his arm and then strikes it into the ground. The swings are performed at a constant pace, making them easy to block with a perfect guard. When you see the Watchman starting to spin his arm, observe his movement. The ground strike takes a bit longer, so deflecting the attack shouldn't pose a problem. Another way to avoid the attacks is by backstepping or moving away from the boss at a safe distance. Leap attack. The Watchman swings his arm and then leaps. You can easily dodge this attack by performing a quick backstep. Charging attack. When you're further away from the boss, he may charge. He raises his right hand and charges towards you after a moment. If you back away far enough, the attack won't reach you. The Watchman loses balance for a moment. This is the perfect opportunity to launch counterattacks. Leap from a distance. Another long-range attack is the leap. The boss jumps up and then quickly flies towards you. If you're standing far enough away, the attack won't reach you. Just like with the charge, you can land a few attacks since the Watchman will need to regain his balance. Dangerous grab attack. The most perilous attack is the grab. It's challenging to evade because it closely resembles a charge. The Watchman raises his right hand, but holds it up slightly longer. You may also notice a slight trembling. Avoid this attack at all costs. If you get caught, you'll receive significant damage. It's best to quickly back away to a safe distance. Fury attacks. It's best to avoid the Watchman's fury attacks by either backstepping or moving away. Remember, you can only deflect these attacks with a perfect guard, so it's better not to risk a mistake, as you'll take full damage. Scrapped Watchman Phase 2. When you deplete the boss's health bar to about half, he will enter his second phase. It begins with the Watchman standing still and then causing an overload, releasing electricity. In this stage, the Watchman's attacks are similar to those in the first phase. Unfortunately, most of them are now amplified with electricity. Getting hit by electric damage applies the electric shock effect. See below for what each of the attacks does. Ground strikes. The Watchman's strikes create a field of discharges that explode after a few seconds. Leap around the Watchman. This results in a wave of rapid discharges causing damage and knocking you off balance. New attack. When you're close to him, the Watchman may jump up. After a moment, he lands in the same spot, inflicting damage and creating an outer ring of electricity. When he performs this attack, don't run away. The ring explodes after a few seconds, so there's a high chance it will hit you. Try to avoid or block incoming attacks, and when you see the discharge, you can safely move away. Remember, the white outline on the boss's health bar indicates you can perform a strong attack to stun him. Then, stand on the red marker and use a regular attack to execute a deadly strike, dealing significant damage.